Living with type 2 diabetes after 60 often feels like a long list of don'ts. Don't eat sugar. Don't enjoy dessert. Don't have that sweet cup of tea. It's frustrating, and honestly, it can take the joy out of eating. But what if you didn't have to give up sweetness entirely? In this video, we will explore 3 of the best sweeteners for diabetics. Natural, clinically supported options that can be safely included in a long-term diabetic diet. For older adults managing type 2 diabetes, selecting the wrong sweetener can lead to unstable glucose levels and accelerate chronic complications. By understanding which options are truly safe, we can enjoy a sweeter life without jeopardizing our health. If that sounds helpful, go ahead and like this video and subscribe so you won't miss out on more ways to take control of your health naturally. The first ingredient on our list is a plant-based extract with a long history of use and growing scientific validation in diabetes care. Sweetener number 1, Stevia. What if there were a sweetener so powerful that just a few drops could replace sugar, yet gentle enough not to affect blood glucose at all? That sweetener is known as Stevia, a natural extract that has earned the trust of both traditional healers and modern researchers. Sourced from the Stevia rebaudiana plant, it delivers sweetness without adding calories, carbohydrates, or causing any rise in blood sugar. Its glycemic index is 0, which means it doesn't trigger insulin spikes, a major advantage for anyone managing type 2 diabetes. According to Harvard Health Publishing, stevia has virtually no impact on blood glucose or insulin, making it a highly favorable option for individuals with type 2 diabetes and those aiming to reduce insulin resistance over time. In fact, a 2021 clinical study published in the Journal of Dietary Supplements showed that patients with type 2 diabetes who consumed stevia before meals had 64% lower post-meal blood sugar spikes than those using sugar. This makes stevia a powerful tool for consistent blood sugar control, a cornerstone of effective diabetes care in older adults. Beyond glycemic stability, stevia also offers anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, which may contribute to improved metabolic health and protection against cellular aging. A close colleague of mine, Dr. Rachel Martin, a retired nutritionist in her late 60s, was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes a few years ago. Instead of relying solely on medication, she began by replacing every spoonful of added sugar in her daily routine with liquid stevia. Over the next 3 months, her fasting glucose levels dropped by 15 points, all without changing her prescriptions. How to use stevia properly. 1. Use stevia in tea, coffee, yogurt, oatmeal, or baking. Liquid stevia suits drinks best. Powder works well in cooking. 2. Since it's very sweet, begin with 2 to 3 drops of liquid or 1/8 teaspoon of powder. Adjust slowly to avoid bitterness. 3. Replace added sugar across your meals, not just in beverages, but also in dressings and sauces for steady blood sugar control. Choose pure stevia products labeled 100% pure stevia extract or stevioglycosides, and stay away from those containing dextrose, maltodextrin, or artificial additives, which may still raise blood sugar. Used thoughtfully, stevia can become a gentle but effective part of everyday nutrition, helping maintain balance without giving up the simple pleasures of sweetness. Up next, we'll explore a naturally sweet fruit extract that's quickly becoming one of the most trusted sugar alternatives for people managing diabetes and other metabolic concerns. Sweetener number 2, monk fruit. Few people expect a small, round fruit from southern China to become one of the most promising natural sweeteners for diabetes, but that's exactly what monk fruit has done. Also known as luo han guo, monk fruit has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. Today, it's gaining popularity among physicians and dietitians as one of the safest and most effective low glycemic sweeteners available, especially for individuals over 60 managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. What makes monk fruit unique is a group of natural compounds called mogrosides, which provide intense sweetness, up to 150 to 200 times sweeter than sugar, without adding calories, carbohydrates, or raising blood glucose. Unlike many artificial sweeteners for diabetics, monk fruit is completely natural and free from synthetic chemicals. It is also heat-stable, making it suitable for both hot and cold recipes and safe for baking at high temperatures. Monk fruit can be used in a wide variety of dishes, from morning coffee and herbal teas to yogurt, sauces, and even baking. This sweetener adapts easily to your daily meals. Powdered and granulated forms are most common, and a small amount, just 1/8 a teaspoon or a pinch per cup, is usually enough. Since it's highly concentrated, it's best to adjust gradually to avoid any aftertaste. According to the National Institute on Aging, monk fruit sweeteners do not affect blood sugar or insulin levels, making them a viable option for seniors looking to maintain stable energy and reduce complications linked to high blood sugar. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition found that replacing sugar with monk fruit extract significantly reduced post-meal glucose spikes. Over just 8 weeks, participants, older adults with prediabetes, also showed notable improvements in insulin sensitivity. When choosing a product, make sure the label lists pure monk fruit extract or includes erythritol, another blood sugar-friendly option. Avoid blends that contain glucose, sucrose, or other additives that may raise blood sugar levels. Monk fruit sweeteners can be found in most pharmacies, grocery stores with a health section, or through well-established nutrition retailers. To ensure quality, choose products with transparent labeling and no added sugars or filler ingredients. Have you ever tried monk fruit in your drinks or cooking? Did it taste different from sugar? Let us know in the comments. Your tips might help someone just getting started. To complete our list, let's take a closer look at a modern sweetener that's creating buzz in the scientific community for its unique metabolic benefits. Sweetener number 3, allulose. One of my longtime neighbors, Mr. Ellis, is 69 this year. A few months ago, he shared with me that his blood sugar had slowly been rising again, despite cutting out sugary drinks and limiting desserts. He wasn't ready to increase his medication, but he also didn't want to feel restricted for the rest of his life. That's when I told him about allulose, a lesser-known sweetener that's now gaining real attention among doctors and nutrition researchers. Allulose is classified as a rare sugar, found naturally in small quantities in fruits like figs and raisins. It looks and tastes almost identical to white sugar, but it behaves completely differently in the body. Unlike glucose, allulose is absorbed but not metabolized, meaning the body doesn't convert it into energy or fat. Instead, it's excreted, leading to near 0 calories and no rise in blood sugar. What makes allulose especially promising for people with type 2 diabetes is its metabolic profile. A 2020 study in the Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism Journal found that when older adults with insulin resistance consumed allulose with meals, their post-meal glucose levels dropped by up to 10%. The same study also observed better fat oxidation and a reduction in inflammatory markers over a 12-week period. In addition to the clinical benefits, there's something else that makes allulose stand out. It doesn't taste artificial. Unlike some sweeteners that leave a bitter or chemical aftertaste, allulose provides a clean, sugar-like flavor. It also behaves like sugar in cooking. It browns, caramelizes, and dissolves easily, which is why so many people use it for baking. Mr. Ellis decided to give it a try. He swapped allulose into his morning coffee, added it to his homemade salad dressing, and even used it in a batch of almond flour muffins. After 2 months, he told me his A1C dropped from 7.4 to 6.8. Just as important, he said he finally felt like he had found something sustainable, not a temporary fix. How to use allulose effectively. Mr. Ellis started with simple swaps, his morning coffee, then sauces and baked goods. You can do the same. Allulose blends smoothly in both hot and cold dishes and works well even in the oven. Begin with small amounts. Start with about half a teaspoon of granulated allulose or 4 to 5 drops of liquid in drinks or light dishes. It's nearly as sweet as sugar, so that small amount is often enough to reach the desired taste. Additionally, look for packaging that clearly states 100% pure allulose. Avoid products with hidden fillers like glucose syrup or maltodextrin. Some blends may include erythritol, which is also suitable for blood sugar management. Brands that provide full ingredient transparency and third-party testing are your safest bet. If you've ever used allulose in your meals, whether baking or sweetening daily drinks, how did it turn out for you? We'd love to hear how it affected your cooking or your numbers in the comments. We've now explored 3 of the best sweeteners for diabetics, each offering its own unique benefits for seniors managing type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, and long-term blood sugar control. Stevia is a 0-calorie, plant-based sweetener with a glycemic index of 0. Backed by Harvard research, it supports stable glucose and offers antioxidant benefits. Just a few drops can sweeten drinks or meals without raising blood sugar. Monk fruit delivers intense sweetness from natural mogrosides without calories or insulin impact. Heat stable and safe for baking, it may also enhance insulin sensitivity in older adults. Allulose tastes and cooks like sugar but isn't metabolized by the body. Ideal for baking, it may help reduce post-meal glucose spikes and support better fat metabolism. Each of these sweeteners has one thing in common. They let you enjoy sweetness without compromising your health. Whether you're sweetening tea, baking for family, or trying to break free from sugar, these natural alternatives offer both freedom and control. More importantly, they provide sustainable solutions, not quick fixes. Used regularly as part of a balanced diabetic diet, they can reduce glucose spikes, support insulin sensitivity, and make eating enjoyable again. But here's the key. Sugar-free or natural labels can be misleading. Always read the ingredients. Choose pure extracts and avoid fillers like maltodextrin or glucose that can spike blood sugar. This isn't a quick fix, it's a journey. Even simple swaps, like replacing sugar in one meal, can build habits that improve your energy, blood sugar, and health over time. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. At Healthy Aging with Nutrition, we're here to help you live stronger, longer, one smart choice at a time. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay informed, and remember, Better blood sugar starts with smarter choices, one small step at a time.